All right, this is important. The first article of impeachment has been struck down by the Supreme Court. And the second one doesn't have much weight either. So the Supreme Court has already gotten into this. And what will happen to the second one? I don't know. We're going to find out here pretty soon.
With landmark decision on impeachment. Nancy Pelosi just got spanked by the Supreme Court in a new impeachment ruling. Pelosi has rushed the impeachment proceedings for political reasons, not legal.
This is important. She's not following the law. She's using her political power and abusing it. And it's not going to be a blessing to her or the Dems. Polls are already showing that. And I think you'll see that more this fall.
Knows impeachment is a loser, so she's trying to rush it so the Dems can be done with it by the end of January 2020. Pelosi hopes that in the following months, the Dems can repair the damage they're doing with impeachment by hoping the American voters will forget it in time for the 2020 election. It's political.
I don't think they're going to forget it. I think you're going to see more of it brought out this spring and this summer and this fall to the Senate.
Cowardice, and the GOP has called her out for rushing. Jonathan Turley ripped Pelosi and the Dems for not bothering to subpoena witnesses and records and go through the courts to get them. There's nothing more serious than an impeachment, so Pelosi should follow the law and allow Trump due process to fight, which is exactly what the Supreme Court just decided in a crushing blow to the Dems. They agreed, and in doing so basically destroyed one of the Dems' charges, obstruction. Trump can't obstruct until he runs out of appeals and court actions, and not one day before. So out goes one article of impeachment, leaving only abuse of power. But as Ukraine is corrupt and presidents routinely hold up aid for various reasons, but mainly corruption, the Dems need to go back to the drawing board or drop impeachment altogether, at least according to noted legal scholar Alan Dershowitz. Allen wrote, the decision by the Supreme Court to review the lower court rulings involving congressional and prosecution subpoenas directed toward President Trump undercuts the second article of impeachment approved by the House Judiciary Committee along a party line vote last week.
Notice that. He just said it. They already are undercutting the second one. It's a legal scholar which is highly recognized and agreed with. So I don't even know if the second article of impeachment is going to hold water for very long. We will see.
That second article of impeachment charges President Trump with obstruction of Congress for refusing to comply with congressional subpoenas in the absence of a final court order. And so charging him the House...
Now, absence of a final court order. They can't do that. So very weak argument on that.
House Judiciary Committee has arrogated to itself the power to decide the validity of its subpoenas, as well as the power to determine whether claims of executive privilege must be recognized. Both powers that properly belong with the judicial branch of our government, not the legislative branch.
That's the point. We're going to leave it there. This is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. We need to hold the Congress and the Senate and every other official, elected or not, accountable for the laws that are already in existence. They too have to obey the law. They're not above the law, and nor should they get away with abuse of power because of their position. And this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Good day.